Hey everybody, it is Brooke and it is Tuesday, so we are on to our next episode in the Buffyverse. Today we're watching Angel, Season 1, Episode 15. If you would like to watch my uncut reaction to this episode, get early access to the next two Buffy episodes, and see all my Patreon exclusive content, you can do that on Patreon, linked in the description. We have the show Alias going on over there. That's only over there. As well as movie nights get uploaded there first because YouTube copyright system is so much fun. So if you're ever like, oh, this movie's getting delayed, like I really want to watch the reaction, it's probably up over there. As for Angel, if you're a big fan, we're going to be watching the whole show alongside Buffy. If this is your first time watching, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're working our way to 500 subs as of me recording this. I'm not sure where we'll be at when you're watching. But I am excited to get there. I'm excited to watch this episode. The last two episodes were really good. We watched a Buffy and an Angel. Sorry. The Angel episode we watched on Saturday was a little spooky with some like possession. It gave very Exorcist vibes, but it turned out that like the demon was not the bigger problem. The bigger problem was the kid. He didn't seem to have like any empathy or feelings or anything. And the demon was honestly like, bro, he freaked me out so bad, I'm ready to die. So that was kind of crazy. It was kind of a good subversion of like the demon was trapped in him instead of the kid being trapped by the demon. And it was a fun one. It was kind of a side episode where we got to learn a little bit more about the characters. Like Wesley, we learned his dad was abusive. And that's why he wants to be so useful, is because his dad really made him feel useless. And we found out that Angel is still coping with the loss of Doyle, and he's very worried about Wesley or Cordy getting hurt after what happened to him. But it was so great. Cordy was mostly the comedic relief in that episode. She had to like go to we have a new magic store, and she got this box. But there wasn't anything related to the bigger picture darkness that's coming. So I wonder if we'll see anything this episode related to that. Other than that, I think that's all I have. I'm really excited for this episode. I feel like over on Buffy, we're getting into like the grit of the season and what like the main storyline is with like the initiative and Adam and stuff. And then this one, I'm like, we kind of know there's something coming, but we haven't really dug in yet. We also know there's like that law office, but I'm interested to see what it will turn into. So let's watch episode 15. Okay, very olden-y times, probably Angel, back when he was jealous.
Anna, come closer.
Maybe not.
Liam, your father.
We'll be off to church by now, repenting of the sins. The light bothers my eyes just now.
And I know the reason why. After
Oh.
all night.
Oh, he's not a vampire right now.
And a good morning to you, Father.
You're a disgrace.
If you say so, Father.
Oh, I do.
But I find some forms of corruption are more pleasant.
I'm ashamed to call you my son. Lay
Damn.
above us.
Are we gonna run into his dad? I assume his dad was murdered by him.
Unclear, you have 24 witnesses.
I know, and they're all saying the same thing.
Which is?
That the suspect went out through the top vent while the train was still moving.
He's like, ow.
Not a person, is it?
No.
Sorry, I guess I'm still having a little trouble with this otherworldly stuff.
Right.
That's fair.
I call the coroner or hazardous materials?
My advice, don't call anyone until he gets taken care of.
And what am I supposed to put in my report?
Just do what you would normally do in a case like this.
Except maybe the smell. Just your average Joe Stink homeless guy.
He was
What we got?
stinky.
Average height, average weight, average build. This is the best you can do.
Could you imagine if you saw that description and you're like, every person I see?
You've been sitting in your apartment and listening to that police scanner again, haven't you?
Boo.
I heard you had a hostage situation. Looks like I missed all the action.
None of your
5
business.
years in the force, don't you think you've seen enough action? Look, no offense, I think you're probably a pretty decent guy for, you know, what you are. But let's
Damn.
keep this strictly business, all right? We don't get personal. I'm not your girlfriend.
Kate is not interested.
Who is? Oh, yeah, God's gift, all right.
Thank you.
I've never known God to be so generous.
Oh, his lies sound pretty when the stars are out.
Pay attention. All we have to do is decide what the code will be.
Don't be fucking rude.
Code.
For the security system we just had installed. Hello, what have we been
She's
talking
trying to
about anyway?
speak.
Oh, it should be relatively standard. A berry on virgin soil, simple Latinate incantation. However,
What does virgin soil
it's
mean?
curious. According to everything
No.
Something set it off, that's for sure.
clearly.
All right.
Maybe there's something else on that train that was dangerous. Hello.
Angel.
Oh, that explains why it just died after it, like, maybe it wore off and it realized it was it,
about the
and
demon.
that just
If you insist.
Evil thing. Turns out it wasn't an evil thing.
The evil thing wasn't an evil thing.
Well, it was an evil thing in terms of that word. It just wasn't an evil thing. Well, I think that the demon, I think that the train may have been targeted for a reason.
An evil thing needs a reason?
I think it was after something or someone. Yeah.
Good. You told me to forget about it. I'd like to.
I think,
Angel.
Kate.
You're not evil. Evil thing was just evil. Okay? Now can't we just leave it at that?
Now Kate's pissing me off. I like Kate, but she's pissing me off.
Yeah. Look why a guy who drives a delivery van will be on a commuter train during his shift.
Good question. Anyway,
Yeah, Kate, that's not being a very good police officer. Shocker.
Good.
But why would the demon be after him? What's he selling? Oh shit, was that him at the door? God, what is wrong with me today?
Is she with you? No. She doesn't know
Nope.
I'm here either. Though you can bet she'd be interested to know who else was just here visiting you. You know, she actually thought that you were at the crime scene today because you were worried about her.
Are you threatening me, son?
I don't need to threaten you, bro. It would take like 10 seconds to flatten you like a
Protect
pancake.
My daughter. From what?
From finding out the reason that you were there today wasn't because you cared about her.
Did he kill her? I hope not.
You want to move away from the door now, Father? If you told me in word, in glance, what it is you've required of me, and I've lived down to your every expectation, now haven't I?
That's madness.
In your heart.
So he also has daddy issues.
Who'll take you in? Who? No one.
I'll not lack for a place to sleep. I can tell you that. Out of my way.
You're sure to find it.
I could show you things you've never seen.
Oh,
Right, so you drive all the way out here for a hot dog?
Just a hot dog. One of Manny's best there is.
Alright, I'll let you.
is he gonna tell her the truth? I don't trust anyone.
And, how's Angel?
Pardon me?
Tall, good-looking fella you brought to my retirement.
Seeing each other, Dad.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing.
Oh, he's a vampire.
You married?
No.
You can get a job.
Yeah, he's a PI.
Yeah, and he's on to you.
Any good?
You came all the way down here to talk about a guy you saw me out with once?
Well, he made an impression.
detected something else.
You.
What is it?
Think of it as the creature's adrenal gland. Normally, it would be the size of a walnut. No more metaphysical.
Demon drugs?
I did identify Eye of Newt as one of the ingredients, but one suspects added chiefly for taste rather than kick.
So you're saying that the thing was on drugs?
Yes.
And that's where in the Quinini violin.
Oh, this is bad. People are bad enough when they want to get their hands on stuff.
What would happen if this drug were given to an already powerful battle demon?
Mr. I can't tail the suspect during the day because I'll burst into flames, private eye.
What'd you find out?
First off, I hate following detail. So it turns out, delivery guy really is a delivery guy.
None of this looks like the package I saw him pick up from Kate's father. That's where it's all coming from.
Is her dad on the drugs? But he's not a demon. Is he?
Any idea on why he'd be looking into our operation?
I don't know. We didn't agree that I'd be removing.
Oh, he's dirty.
My own daughter for information.
Mr. Lockley, we understand the extra lengths to which you've gone.
My advice to you guys: whatever it is you're moving in your little brown packages, dial it down for a while.
Kill Lockley too.
My man, the face is a lot.
Someone give me an adrenal gland.
You call him a man of discipline? I'm gonna disagree there. Okay, so they found him dead, but he's gonna wake back up. She's like, oh yeah, wake up, bitch. Wow, your hand's very clean for being in the dirt.
Welcome to my world. It hurts, I know.
He's like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Birth is always painful.
Coursing through their veins.
Yes.
Was it a dream?
A dream for you.
My grave, I can dig it up if I want.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
So how old is Darla if she turned him?
Have anyone in the village. Who will it be?
Anyone? I thought I'd take the village.
Which means no lurky minions from hell get in here without us knowing about it first.
Sun will be down soon. I'm gonna head out to this exotic car warehouse, see what I can find out. You'll want backup.
Oh yeah, definitely bring the backup.
No.
Am I interrupting anything?
No, it's alright. Come on in.
Here.
Did we not tell her her dad's involved?
Something my father said, actually.
Your father.
I can't let myself ignore your instincts. If you think there's something more going on here, then there probably is.
Did we fill her in? I think I'd fill her in.
I have to at least try, Wesley.
Angel, I understand you want to protect Detective Lockley from learning about her father's questionable...
She's gonna find out eventually, and if she finds out you knew, it's worth.
You go talk some sense into him then.
Thank you.
You think it would keep it locked? Hey, don't hurt Cordy, she's human. So's Wesley, but he's got a little more fighting skill.
Bet you like some of this.
We can replace that window a lot. Uh-oh.
May we come in?
What do you want?
Bro, they're getting rid of loose ends. Now she's gonna be mad you didn't warn her ahead of time.
You're no different than the rest of them. Evil. And vile. And monstrous.
How was he able to get in the house?
A demon cannot enter a home where it's not welcome.
Oh, did the sister invite him in?
That's true.
Bro, you killed your little sister? That's fucked.
Strange. Somehow.
Is that where you got the name from?
You seemed taller when I was alive.
Protection, Father.
You told me I wasn't a man. You told me I was nothing. I have made something of
But I have to remember, he's like one of the evilest evils when he's a demon.
So, you said this was about Kate.
Yes. Just a question, actually. Had you confided in her that she might not share your pragmatism, given her position in youth?
Fuck off. I don't like them.
I'll be sure and thank you when I pick up my Father of the Year award.
Mr. Lockley, I need you to invite me in.
What? Get out of here.
Invite me in.
Yo, invite him in!
Like you're not welcome here, bro.
He dies. The very instant his soul leaves his body, I'm through this door and I kill you both.
Oh no. He wasn't fucking around. At least you saw the other vampire fucking running.
He wouldn't let me.
Yeah, he couldn't come in.
It's something he couldn't have understood.
Get out! Get out!
Like, she is in the middle of something super traumatic. She cannot think clearly. Let's go! Kate, we gotta call somebody. She's pissed. You did kill her dad.
I thought that this will.
Ooh, she fucking got you, bitch.
Yeah, big ugly drug running demon who thinks he's a lot scarier than he really is, maybe. Yeah.
He's like, ooh, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't figure out where I am. See, that's the one thing about bringing the big, sharp, pointy weapons is they can take them. Okay, the wobble on that weapon, though. Oh, he cut his fucking head off.
Never trust an evil thing. Kate.
Sorry about your dad. His father was human when he killed him. Also, you live like that one day as a human.
This contest has ended. You think?
What?
Your victory over him took but moments.
What are you talking about?
No, she's not so nice.
Nor can he ever approve of you, even if they no longer beat. Simple death won't change that.
So he's gonna regret it?
Oh.
Yeah, she sucked. Do not miss her. Well, this one was just sad. Yeah, this was just like a very sad episode. Like, we kind of had a little bit of silliness with Cordy trying to set up the alarm system. But overall, just kind of a fucking bummer of an episode. We had Kate and her dad. Though, they seem to get along a little better this episode than the last one we saw. Though, he was lying to her the whole time. So, it's kind of like... then we have more of Angel's past, like how his dad was kind of an asshole, but his mom and sister seemed nice. But didn't really faze him when he turned into a monster and fucking killed them all. I'm sure now he reflects back on that and struggles with it. We got to see Darla again. I think that's her name. I'm probably... Watch me calling her the wrong name or something. I mean, she looks completely different than she did in, like, the schoolgirl outfit in season 1, you know? My eyes are tired. I think, do you guys ever get when it's, like, rainy or stormy and you're just, like, you can't keep your eyes open? I feel like that's gotten worse for me. But show-wise, I don't think these vampires were related back to that law firm or the bigger darkness. I think this was another more like a monster of the week to like showcase Angel's past. So maybe that's gonna come into play more as we move through the seasons. And that's why we're seeing that. Because we've seen a couple of flashbacks. We saw some when he turned that other guy. And then one time in Buffy, I think we had some flashbacks too. But it's always interesting to see him pre-vampire transition and pre-like Gypsy Curse to kind of like compare the different ways he behaves. And I think David Boreanaz does a really good job like making it still feel like the same character, but with these different like life parts and you know, like different experiences. Like you can really tell which version of Angel he's being in that moment. But overall, I think really interesting episode. It felt a little slow for me, but I still enjoyed it. I think it was important information that we need. Maybe it didn't feel as high stakes, you know, as like the exorcism or like the one where Doyle passes. Like those felt very high stakes compared to this. This felt like, yes, it sucks for Kate's dad that he died, but there's never a moment where I'm that concerned about any of our main characters because it's just a couple vampires. I'm like, Angel can handle that in his sleep. I mean, Wesley can handle that. So, yeah, I wasn't too worried for any of our characters, but it was an interesting episode. I'm interested to see if it connects it to the next Buffy episode in any way. Like, maybe there's some connections there. Maybe they're, like, similar. It'd be interesting if they were coming out the same week, if, like, they had similar thematic themes. But yeah, I really still enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys did as well. Please like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.